between the Baker Hornets and your Gulf Shores Dolphins. Here are the lineups for tonight's matchup. First for the visiting Baker Hornets. At shortstop, number 2, Hunter Peavy.
All right, getting ready to get started here. Here in Gulf Shores, Alabama, Gulf Shores Dolphins here on senior night hosting your Baker Hornets. Starting lineup for your Baker Hornets is playing shortstop. Batting first, number 2, Hunter Peavy. Playing left field, batting in the 2-hole, number 14, Spencer Stewart. The designated hitter, hitting for the starting pitcher, number 5, Caden Zoltek, is number 0, Pierce Rogers. Playing first base, batting in the cleanup, number 23, Tate Graham. Playing second base, batting fifth, number 3, Bryson Driscoll. The right fielder, batting sixth, number 8, Hayden Kate. Fourth, backstop, batting seventh, number 9, Carson Blair. Playing the hot corner, batting eighth, number 13, Zane Mizell. Batting in the ninth spot, the center fielder, number 21, Ranson Alexander. All right, Hunter Peavy stepping up the bat, getting things started here for Baker Hornets. Ball high. Ball hit back up the middle. Single to lead things off. So, Peavy at first base for the leadoff single. Number 14, Spencer Stewart, stepping in the batter's box. Umpires for this evening is Josh Bowers is the behind the plate, and Clarence Jose is in the field. Ball high. Ball's hit center field. Center field backs up on it in a corn. And Peavy remains in first. Pierce Rogers steps to the plate. Number 0. His designated hitter tonight. Got one away. Hunter Peavy is at first. Peck over to first. Peavy back in time just to keep him close. And the delivery. Ball high. Ball outside. Gets past the catcher on the pass ball. Hunter Peavy standing up at second. So you've got 2-0 count. Peavy at second. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Counts 2-1. He was way ahead, way in front of that curveball. Just to sit back and Drive that one to the opposite field. Ball's hit to third. Rogers out on 5-3 putout. Brings up the first baseman. Peavy still at second. Number 23, Tate Graham. Got two away. First pitch in the ground was strike one. Looking. Swing and a miss on a high breaking ball. And the pitch. Ball outside. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away. Hunter Peavy remains at second base. Ball fouled off in the box. Count remains 1-2. Ball's hit down the right side. Going to go foul. Ball outside. Ball's fouled out of play. Time goes down on strikes. That ends the top of the first. Baker Hornets leads 1. Number 4, Levi Howard steps in the left box for Gulf Shores. You got Caden Zoltek starting on the bump for Baker Hornets. In at the knees, inside, strike one. Ball outside. So one way, runner on first. Got him. Great job by Carson Blair. Blair to Driscoll. Caught the runner. Trying to steal second. So two away. Number 13 for the Dolphins. Up to bat with a 1-1 count. Fastball about knee high. In for a strike. So the count is 1-2, two away. Beautiful day here in Gulf Shores. Wind blowing out stiffly. Ball is hit center field. Branson Alexander under it for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. One reached by hit by pitch. Got caught stealing at second. So that will end one complete inning of play. The score is 0-0. Starting things off in the top of the second for your Baker Hornets is Driscoll, Horton, and Blair. We'll be right back. Good job by the Dolphins and the Hornets and the umpires getting on and off in the inning. Quick exchange. Driscoll up to bat, and the first pitch up and out. Second pitch in, belt high, strike one. Little chin music. Ball two, up and in. Up and in. Ball 4. Number 8, AK Horton up to bat. Runner on first. Bunted foul. Pickoff attempt at first. Driscoll back in safely. Third baseman is playing on the grass because he knows what's probably coming. Pickoff attempt back again at first. And safely. Showed back, strike 2. And the pitch. Had the old fake steal by Driscoll. Pitch was up and out. Ball 1. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Ball in dirt. 2-2. Pitcher comes from the set and the delivery. Ball is fouled out of play. Ball's put back in play. Pickoff attempt back at first. Bryson in safely, but good move. Made it close. Dirt ball 3. So the count goes full. 3-2. No out. Bryson Driscoll at first base. Driscoll was moving on the pitch. Ball low. Horton draws walk. So you have 2 on. Runners second. Number 9, catcher Carson Blair steps up to the plate. We'll have a quick timeout here. Coach is going to come out and talk to the pitcher. We'll be right back. Likely to see a bunt attempt down first base line. Ball is hit hard. No bunt there. Wall ball. And that will score 2 for stand-up double. for Carson Blair. I was expecting bunt, and that was nothing remotely close to being a bunt. Blair squared that one up about 310 feet down left field line. One off the wall. He ends standing up for a double. And Horton and Driscoll comes in to score. So your Baker Hornets takes a 2-0 lead. Ball high. Zane Mizell, third baseman, steps into the right-hand spot. Ball strike right at the knees. 1-1. Pitcher did a good job picking that one up and present it to Mr. Bowers for a strike. Mizell hits that one sharply down the third line, but third baseman did a great job with a backhand on the line for a 5-3 putout. So Ranson Alexander, the 9-hole hitter, steps up with one away and runner on second. Center fielder tonight. Ball low. The Dolphins honored their seniors in pregame. Nice ceremony. Had an inside move to try to get Blair at second. Blair was back in time. Counts 1-0 to Alexander. And the pitch. Alexander turned, show bunt, pulled back, took that one right down the middle for strike one. 1-1, one away. Ball's hit to the first baseman. First baseman fields it, steps on one. It advances Blair over to second. Actually, that's not Blair. Blair got a courtesy run. I got to figure out who that is running for Carson. Maybe Ethan Wheat. Hunter Peavy, number 2, fouled that one off. That's actually Gabe Amick is the courtesy runner for the catcher. Ball in the dirt. Catcher did a good job keeping that one in front of him. Counts 1-1. 2 away, runner on third. Ball outside. This is Peavy's second plate appearance. His first clearance was a single back up the middle. Ball in the dirt. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Amick on third. And the pitch. That's fouled back. Count remains full. Ball's back in play. Number 1 comes set. And the pitch. Ball up and in. 3-2 hit by pitch. Puts PV at first base. So you have runners on the corners. Number 14, Spencer Stewart, steps in the right-handed batter's box. Catcher gets time, gives his infielders first and third signals. Comes back set. Home plate umpire puts it back in play. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Ball up and in. Ball out. 2-0 count. Oh, third first pick. PV back in safely. That is a legal move only in high school. Up and in, hit by pitch, loads the bases. So 0 Pierce Rogers steps up to the plate with 2 away, bases loaded. And Rogers dribbles that to third. Third baseman fields it cleanly, steps on third base for the force out, leaves 3 stranded. So after 1.5 innings, your Baker Hornets 2, Gulf Shores 0. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Here at the bottom of the second, Zoltek First pitch. First pitch was popped up to first baseman Tate Graham. So one away. There he did. Swing on the breaking ball. Number 9 for the Dolphins is up to bat in the right-handed batter's box. Out of 0-1 count. Wind still blowing nicely out. Another breaking ball, swing and a miss. Burying that curved ball, but it's staying up until late and then breaking late, so it's a good swing and miss pitch. Would not be surprised to see it again. Fastball down and away. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball's fouled out of play. Alexander's waiting for that one. Didn't have to take but about 2 or 3 steps back for out number 2. Well, it was a fly out to the center fielder. So 2 away. First pitch on the outer third part of the plate, strike 1. Number 12 for the Dolphins. Up to bat. Ball just missed low. Counts 1-1. Pitch low. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Ball inside. Hitters count 3-1. Ball inside, ball 4. So that puts 1 runner on. 2 away. So number 10, the catcher, Gabe Dexter, steps up to the plate for the Dolphins with 2 away and a runner on first. Ball up and in. Blair does a good job of sliding over, getting that one, keeping the runner on first. So Zoltek has missed up and in, arm side, last several. There we go. He corrected that one, but it was out of the reach of Zane Mizell as it rolls into the field for a single. So 2 away. The Dolphins have runners on first and second. Number 3 steps up to the plate. Ball low. Counts 2-0. Looks like Yadiel Oriano's getting warmed up in the bullpen for the Baker Hornets. Ball's hit. Base. Ball ricocheted off of Mizell's glove for a single, scoring one. So remains 2 outs. Runners are on first and second. Score is Baker 2, Gulf Shores 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on that high fastball. Ball outside. 1-1. Fastball on the inner third. Got the numbers for a swing and a miss, strike 2. So 1-2 strikes. Ball low. 2-2. So deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. Ball up. Count is full. 3-2. So we'll see the runners moving when Zoltek commits to home. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Ball's popped up. Blair underneath it. Made it look hard, but held on to it. We're out number 3. I say Blair made it look hard. That's actually really hard. And that ball is straight up in the air behind home plate. It kind of floats around. Blair did a good job there. So after 2 complete, Baker Hornets still hold on to a lead. Score is 2-1, your Baker Hornets. We will be right back. Get started here at the top of the third. Tate Graham is going to lead things off. We do have a pitch and change for the Dolphins. Number 29 steps on the bump for Gulf Shores. First pitch is hit back to shortstop. Shortstop comes up on it, muffs it a little bit. Graham reaches with no throw. So that will go down as an infield single for Graham. So Bryson Driscoll steps up to the plate for the Hornets. Ball's hit foul. So both teams are producing a lot of weak hits today. Carson Blair is about the only one that's hit one solid. Breaking ball low and out. Counts 1-1. Ball's hit foul towards the Baker Hornets dugout. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tate Graham with a little slight lead at first. Ball is hit straight to the left fielder. For a line to the seventh position. KK Horton steps up to the plate. Tate Graham at first. 1 away. Ball high, shot, pulls back. 1-0. Number 29 comes set, and the pitch. Push it down the first base side, goes foul. Counts 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first base. And caught Graham and in safely with a throwing error. They had Graham dead to rights there. Just poor throw. Shortstop booted it. Tate Graham in the second safely. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Ball is fisted. Great play by the shortstop. Beating Horton by just a frog hair. but it does get Graham to third with 2 outs. Carson Blair steps up the plate. He had that 2 RBI double in the second inning. So another shot. Uh-oh. Broken Atlas. That is the third broken Atlas for the Baker Hornets this season. So 2-1. Score remains. We'll be right back.
All right, I am here, and Ben couldn't be more happy to hand it over. So Levi Howard stepping to the plate. Still got Caden Zoltek. Hornets still up 2-1. Here we are in the bottom of the third. First pitch fouled off over the home dugout. 0-1. Zoltek comes set, delivers the 0-1 pitch inside 1-1. One ball, one strike. That one's hit into left field. Shallow. Oh, nice job, Stewie. Securing it, flipping it to Driscoll, it looked like. Or no, Peavy to get it back in. But that's one out as Spencer Stewart comes in and takes that duck fart out of the air. First pitch is hammered out to left, and Stewie's got another FO7. Going to bring up the shortstop, Jean-Luc. What's that? Yeah. And the first pitch to Stevens is drilled over Stewart's head. One hops the wall as Jean-Luc comes into second base standing up after 2 outs by the Dolphins. swinging that rodeo. Yeah, not a duck park. It's going to bring up John Harris, the left fielder. Harris is 0 for 1 today. Zoltek delivers breaking ball in the dirt outside. He called it on the swing. Strike one.
Good job.
Umpire very clearly said his check swing was all the way around. So 0-1 pitch. That one spiked in the dirt about 45 feet. Good block by Carson Blair. John Luke Stevens at second base is getting a pretty big lead and a good secondary. He looks like he's trying to move on over to third base, which that's fine as long as we can just get Harris here, the batter. 1-1 count here from Zoltek. Got his sign, comes set. Check the runner twice at second, swing and a miss for strike two. The umpire is very sure of his calls. He is not afraid to show you what he is calling. 1-2.
Josh Bowers. Better known as Grape.
1-2 count here. Zoltek offers. They're breaking ball. And Harris just spit on it in the dirt. And Blair blocks it up really well. Keeps it in front of him and keeps the runner at second base there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the third here. Be a very good hitter to go ahead and end on, who is the cleanup man for the Dolphins of Gulf Shores. There goes Stevens. Ball is rolling foul, but somebody needs to touch it, so it's dead. There we go. Mizell does so. On deck has really put on some weight. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt. Runner doesn't try to advance on that one. Bases or count is full now. 3-2 to the cleanup man for Gulf Shores. Fouled off into the umpire's chest protector. He seems to be okay. Gives the thumbs up to the coaches. Again, gives the thumbs up. Seems like clear pad. Those chest protectors are pretty good for the umpires. 3 balls, 2 strikes again from Zoltek. He's getting his signs. Batter asks for time. It's granted time. That runner at second base looks like a lion stalking his prey out there on his walking lead towards third. 3-2. Driscoll's working. And the pitch. Fouled off. Still 3-2. Count is still full, 2 outs. The runner at second. Fouled off and out of play over the press box. We did games here 2019, 2018, 2019, 2020, and they used to play like I'm a Barbie Girl for the walk-up music for the other team, or My Little Pony. Another 3-2 fouled off. Staying alive. Zoltek digging in again. And the pitch fouled off again.
I like it. I like it. I like the battle. Win it, Pop.
Three and two. 2 outs. Ball four. Run with the high fastball is challenged. Harris took it. It's going to bring up Price Stevens, as I was alluded to a minute ago. He's been definitely working out here since last summer. I coached Price when he was 12 with West Florida. Good ball player. He's playing right field tonight. Was a catcher for me. Played catcher last summer a lot, but he's versatile. So first and second, 2 outs. Zoltek comes set to Price. Ball up in the air. That wind's going to keep it in play though, and it's secured by Tate Gray right in front of the Baker dugout to get out 3. We'll be back after this. We have Alexander and Peavy. We'll be back. All right, we're back. Zane Mizell off here. First pitch call. Mizell's one hit a laser to third. His first at bat. There's a foul ball straight back, right on it. Just hit the bottom part of the ball completely instead of cutting it in half. 0-2. That one's outside. 1-2. Pretty good waist pitch there. Glitchy. Oh, you turn mine on. 1-2 turns to 2-2 on a ball in the dirt. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off over the visitor dugout. Ball hit to third base. Field cleanly. 5-3 on the putout. It's going to bring up senior Ranson Alexander. Ranson's 0 for 1 as well. Top of 4. Hornets still lead. It's going to bring the top of the lineup. Hunter Peavy up. Pick the first and no avail. There's a ball crushed into left. Going to give Peavy his second hit today. Going to bring up Stewie here. First and second with 1 out. There's a Stewie got that off the end cap. Oh and 1 here to Spencer. There's a bunt. He bunted back to the pitcher. It plays the first, and they complete the 1 out.
Be patient, Zero. Be patient.
You got a man on second and third with 2 outs now. He's going to bring up Pierce Rogers. Rogers is 0 for 2 so far today. Way out front on both swings. Here's a pitch, and it hits him. That'll load the bases now for the cleanup man, Tate Graham. Tate's 0 for 2 with the strikeout today. Snacks on the hop, getting that high pitch ball that came to the backstop. Yeah, bases juice. There's a number. Coach Smith dropped it That's what you get for a lefty field. Just kidding. He stopped them from being extra bases. 0-1. There's a pick to second. Not in time. Ranson in there safely with a barrel roll. Oh, 1 again. The pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Take to the top. They played finish him for Mortal Kombat after the second strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and bases juiced. In the dirt, 1-2. Got the bases buzzing with Hornets here at the away game. It's 1-2 pitch. Low in the dirt. Drop third strike. Out by touching the bag. We'll be back after this. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. First batter has 2 balls thrown to him from Zoltek. 2-0 pitch. Turns to 3-0. This is the first baseman. Nix, who has got no official plate appearances, a base on ball. That 3-0 is called strike. Three balls, 1 strike. There's strike 2. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ball up, hit hard. 1 hop to Driscoll. 4-3, put out. Gabe Dexter, the senior catcher, is the next to the plate. He is 1 for 1 today. Ball's fouled off over the visiting bleachers there. 0-1 count for Zoltek. There's another foul ball. That one may come back in, but it is out. I don't know if they were watching over there, but it nearly ended whoever it was. I'm missing who's down there, but they must have been paying close attention to it. It landed about a foot behind them. That was the same foul ball we had to end the last inning. There's a breaking ball, 0-2 outside, 1-2. One, two, swing and a miss, strike 3. Two outs now here as Trace Moore, the designated hitter, comes up. First pitch there is a strike, according to the umpire, very emphatically. 2-finger gun point to the right for strike 1. That ball is high. One ball, one strike. Ball hit up in the air. Peavy calls it. Peavy catches it on the second base side of second base to end the 4th inning. Due up next for your Baker Hornets is Driscoll, Horton, and Blair. We'll be back just after this. Driscoll stepping in the box to lead off the top of the 5th. Ball is going to be up. Ball 1. The 1-0. is outside, 2-0. Umpire is going to call Driscoll's check swing and strike. Count is now 1-2 as Schreier gets back on the rubber on the 2-1 pitch. Two balls, one strike. Driscoll hits one in the air down the right field line. And Price Stevens with a diving play for out number one in foul territory. That was a very good play by the right fielder. Brings up Caden Horton. There's a chopper towards first base, kind of a swinging bunt. The pitcher tried to make a play on that. I'd say that's an infield hit, trying to rush it because of the speed. Going to bring up Carson Blair here. Man on first. There's a pick to first, no tag. I could see Caden running to second here on one of these first couple pitches. The ball hit in the air. Center fielder is coming in and has an easy catch. Took about 5-6 steps in and secures it. 2 outs now as Lucas La Liberte is going to get a pinch hit for Zane Mizell. All right, 2 outs here. This is Lucas's first plate appearance. Pick the first. Up, there goes Horton. And 1-3-6 put out. It looked like the shortstop was swiping again as though he missed, but looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Yadiel Oriano is going on the mound, and La Liberte is taking over at third. Looks like Ranson Alexander will go to center field, and Caden Horton will be in right. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. So Yadiel is just coming in for Zoltek then, who's being DH'd for by Pierce. So no real big changes other than Mizell out at third in the 8-hole, and La Liberte, who was batting at the time KK was picked, is going to go out there and play third. We'll be back after this. to knock him in, and then a beautiful bunt that. All right, here's a pitch to the 3-hole. Foul off, back over my head. Oh, and 1 count here. Yachty comes set and delivers in the dirt. Ball gets by Blair. No outs here. And on second and third, 1-1 is the count. That one's low as well, 2-1. Timeout by the catcher. Brings up John Luke. Lucas held it in front. 5-3 to get the out, leaving stranded at third base. That ball was torched, and Lucas did a great job keeping it in front of him. There's a squeeze attempt, it looks like. The runner was running as the bunter was bunting. Even though the Dolphins are up 5, it seems like a odd play, although 1 out. Okay, I got it. The batter is 0 for 1 today with the base on balls. One ball, 1 strike now after the second pitch. The 1-1 offering. Ball crushed to the center, hit hard, 1 hop to Ranson. Will score the runner at third. Make it 6-2 Dolphins. Still 1 out. He's going to bring up senior Gabe Dexter. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. First pitch is called ball. Pick the first. Runners in easily. Need a good ground ball here from Yachty. Four, 6, 6, 4, 3 kind of thing. Ball hit up in the air. Driscoll calls it and secures it. There's out number 2. He's going to bring up the designated hitter Moore, Trace Moore. All right, we got 2 outs now. Man on first base. First pitch is up. 1-0. Dottie comes set on the 1-0 pitch and delivers. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, man on first. Put up 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Yachty pitches 2-0. There's his call. It's a ball outside. Thought that was going to be it. Three and 0. Let's get all the way back here, Yachty. Ball 4, inside and low. Going to bring up Perez, but I believe we're going to have a change. Got Going to bring up Nicholas Hoven. Hoven, another lefty. All right, we are back. Nate Perez is digging in as the catcher and pitcher make sure their signs are right with the guy at second base. Perez is 1 for 2, showing him hitting a triple earlier. That was the one down the right field line. The actual is a triple. If you're looking at the book, it shows Harris with the triple too, but that was the E6. You can tell little Snacks wasn't watching. He looked up and saw the results. Swing and a miss from Perez is strike one. All right, 5-3 or 5 put out at third base, 5 unassisted. Ends the inning. Due up next for us is Laliberte, who was batting when the inning ended, Alexander, and then PV. Assuming there are no changes, we'll be out. We'll be. I am back with Lucas Laliberte. First pitch to him is ball high. One and one now. I'm sorry, 2-1 now after the foul ball. There's a nice ball down the right field line. Going to drop in for a single to right and bring up Branson Alexander. Need to get our 4 runs back. One ball, no strikes. Fouled off, out of play over the home dugout. 1-1 is the count here to Ranson Alexander, one of the 4 seniors on the team. There's a breaking ball. Alexander read perfectly and drilled straight to center field. It took 3 steps to his left and forward and caught that one easily. 1 out now. We got La Liberté at first base still. We're down 4 here at the top of the 6th. We got 2 more bats to bring this one even. And we're at the top of the order now. Ball in the dirt. We'll say the wind is blowing out. It seems to always blow out at this park, coming down from the Gulf northward facing winds. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a ball hit hard. It's short. 6-4-3, and that will end any type of rally Baker has this half. We'll be back shortly. I believe we'll see Nick still on the mound and going to the bottom of the 6th. All right, we are back. Levi Howard, top of the order now for the Dolphins. It's 1 for 2 today with a RBI and a run scored just last half. Well, Nick has delivered the first pitch. Levi has driven foul for strike 1. Second pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 now to Howard. Ethan Wheat is warming up in the bullpen. The 1-1 is down. It's low. Two balls, one strike. That one hits Howard in the helmet. So he'll get a free 90. Hard way to get a free 90, but he got it. Certainly put his head into it. Going to bring up O'Brien. O'Brien is 1 for 3 today. He had a stellar bunt his last at bat for a single. Ball hit foul over the visiting dugout. Strike 1. The ball outside, bring the count even at 1. You got to be quicker than that. The old guy with the dollar on the street. It's a pretty good soundbite. 1 ball, 1 strike. There goes the runner. Pretty good throw there. Short hop. Driscoll, he couldn't quite get it in safely. Two balls, 1 strike now. Man on second base and no outs. Show of a bunt. Ball 3. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And here's the pitch from Hovind. Fouled off right above my head into the net. Full count. Three and 2. Nick Hovind looking in. And he dials 1 up here. That one's fouled off out of play. Looks like it scared a bird right out of the nest up there on the light pole. Still 3-2. Full count pitch. Ball hit in the air into right center. KK just full out layout on the catch. Very good play by KK Horton. I don't know if I can give it enough excitement to show how good of a play it was. That was a great play. 1 out. Going to bring up John Luke Stevens. That'd be awesome. There's strike 1. This might be the most dangerous hitter Gulf Shores has, John Luke Stevens. He's 2 for 3 today with a double and a single. Swing and a miss on the soft breaker by Nick. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 0-2 pitch. Oh, there's strike 3. Looking in the corner. Good job. Good job, Ogre. It's going to bring up Harris, who shows 1 for 2 in the book. He's 0 for 2 because his that is listed was a error on our shortstop. It went right between his right and left leg. Yes, down the middle of the wicket. So there's a ball hit in the air. It's going to be shallow. Driscoll's got a bead, and he's got it out for out number 3. That's going to bring us to the top of the 7th, which is the last inning. Spencer Stewart, Pierce Rogers, and Tate Graham. Sounds like hit, hit, hit. We'll be right back. Operator, won't you put me on through? Got a smile down the bed. Sorry about that. We're gonna shut the music off here eventually. Little Garth Brooks calling that. Getting back to senior year, leaving baseball practice every day, playing that one. First pitch to Spencer Stewart, ball 1. Stewie's 0 for 1. He's got a hit by pitch today. There's a 1-1 is the count now to Stewie. 2-1. 3-1 on that high pitch. Got a new pitcher here named BB. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Seems to be chucking it up there. I'd probably say low 80s. I don't have the gun on him today. 3-2 pitch. Hit right back up the box for a single. 77. I thought he was probably throwing high 70s, but I was giving him the benefit of that. Pierce Rogers is up now. First pitch to him is low. Pierce is 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch, his last plate appearance. Baker's down 4. We got to have 4 just to keep playing. The 1-0 is low. 2-0. Wouldn't be surprised if old Coach Frosty pulls a old school play here and makes them take until they get a strike. That's 3-0. I like old school. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. No runner. You heard yelled, but 3-1. Pierce up to bat. There's a ball hit into the gap in left center field. It's going to be a double, I would say for sure. That should score Stewie from first base, and there he goes as a double cut to nothing. Chris Rogers with an RBI double to left center field, just poking it out there. Gonna get a freebie. Free 90 for Pierce the third. One and 0 with a man on third. Tate's looking to do nothing but elevate to celebrate here. Elevate. I can't remember what Domingo used to say. Elevate to celebrate. That one's low. 2 and 0. Good take there. Three and 0 here. Probably still getting a take sign. Normally root on umpires, but old Ben, that's ball four. Oh, that was ball four.
I just was bragging on you.
Ben's getting some dirty looks from the dads from Gulf Shores over here, but it's okay. 3-1. There's a ball hit up in the air. Right fielder has got it. No tag as Price Stevens fields it, ends up being about 15 feet off the dirt. And I don't know that it's worth Pierce going home on that one. Taking that one a little bit too much on the bottom. Here comes Bryson Driscoll, who's had a great barrel to ball ratio. He hits another one, and it gets through. Oh, John Luke was able to backhand it deep in the hole, but it'll be an infield single that scores a run. So, good thing is Driscoll's got some running ability. Caden Horton is stepping up. Also has some running ability. Tying run is at the plate now. I don't mind the bunt here still. One laid perfectly down the third base line should score. Not score. Should score as a base hit is what I'm getting at. 1 and 0. Horton is 0 for 2. He does have a base on balls today. Oh, there's a foul tip. Strike one. I would have thought we were taking there, but I guess that wasn't on. 1 and 1. That one's inside. He hits it too well into Price Stevens' hands. It's going to bring up Blair. Blair hit a double earlier that scored 2 runs. He's 1 for 3 with the 2-bag hit. We could use a duplicate on that. That would maybe score Driscoll from first with 2 outs because he won't be looking for the ball to get down. He'll be running on the track of the bat. Blair digs in with 2 outs. A curveball in the dirt, ball 1. Go here. There's another breaking ball. That one's in the zone for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. In the dirt again. Two balls, 1 strike. Well, Driscoll don't mean a whole lot other than the number 5. The big runner is the one at the plate in Blair with 2 outs here. 2-1 count. There's a ball hit towards third, fouled off. 2-2 with 2 outs. Just need a barrel, preferably like right center. 2-2 payoff pitch. Blair asked for time. It is granted time. Where did he hit his double to earlier? Left center. I'll take that again too. Some line drive into the outfield that is not at somebody, or through the infield that's not at somebody. That one's in the dirt. He spit on it. That was a great take. Great take. After getting fooled on a curveball early in the count, he was able to spit on it on the 2-2 count. Count is full to the freshman catcher here. 3-2, 2 outs. There's a foul ball. Try to sneak a fastball by the catcher. He's looking for that. 3-2 and 2 outs. In the dirt, ball four. It's a great at bat. That's a great by freshman Carson Blair. A courtesy runner for the catcher, Gabe Amick, will go in the game. That's the tying run now at base. And Laliberte coming in the plate. He's 1-for-1 today. His only plate appearance. He has not seen this pitcher yet. All right, we are back here. Still BB on the mound. That first pitch is up, ball one. 1-0 pitch here to Laliberte. Oh, swing and a miss at the fastball. Looked like he was ahead of it. Imagine at that height, it was coming in looking like a freaking beach ball. 1-1. That was even higher. There's a free 90 that gets both the runners, the number 5th in the tying run, into scoring position. That's a great move for us. 2-1. A single should score the tying run if it's into the outfield.
Right side, right side, right side.
2-1 pitch from BB. Breaking ball away. 3-1. I will say you got some chirping there. That ball was not a strike. It was a great pitch for someone looking for a strikeout, but it was not a strike. Now that one, on the other hand, was a strike. It was a fastball in the inner half, and we let it get by us. but he's been calling that one all day. Count's full. There's 2 outs. Ball hit down the right field line. Going to be in foul territory. Going to be in foul territory. Right fielder's already proven he can chase some things down. He's a good ball player out there. It's Price Stevens. Lucas needs to just stay focused. He's good to go here. 3-2, 2 outs. There's not bases loaded, so the runners don't have to move. But hopefully we'll get good secondaries for in case Lucas gets a barrel on something. That one's high. Ball 4.
Good job. He ain't been calling us. Nah. He's good.
That ball was out. Yeah. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for La Liberte. That's Connor Cunningham coming in to run for La Liberte on the base on balls. And we're going to change pitchers into Woods. Woods McElroy will take over on the mound. Yeah, I played with him when we first moved here with MTV. Oh, yeah. Life 360 never lies. Just go where your kid's at. All right, we're back after the pitching game. Woods McElroy is the pitcher now. I believe he's a sophomore coming in to take over the bases loaded. Pressure moment for him. First pitch fouled off into the screen with Ranson Alexander at the plate. Need Ranson to just dump this down the left field line. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. Woods has the sign on the 0-2 pitch. That one's outside. 1-2. But that's how it's going to end. 6-4 Dolphins. 6-4 Dolphins. So we'll be back Thursday. We'll be at Davidson Thursday for the last round of area play. And then Friday, come on out for senior night. Senior night is Friday. We have 2 games planned for Davidson on Friday evening, Good Friday. So we'll see y'all later as we all pack up and start the drive back to West Mobile. Y'all have a good night. God bless.
For the high school? Yeah, on